Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ketki Madik from Software at Work India Private Limited. The topic for today's webinar is moving to the new financial year in Tally ERP 9. The agenda for the webinar is as follows. We first begin with the introduction, starting a new financial year. Second, changing the current period. Third, creating new books of accounts. Fourth, exporting the closing balance of the previous year. Fifth, exporting of the closing balances as the opening balances for the new financial year. And lastly, splitting of the data. We begin with the introduction, starting a new financial year. Financial year is the year in which the books are maintained and the income is earned. In India, the 12-month financial period begins from 1st April and ends on 31st March. When you reach the end of an accounting period, you need to close the books. We will look at the procedures available for starting the new financial year in Tally. The first method is changing the current period. This is the simplest way to move to the new financial year. This procedure helps us to start the new financial year and continue voucher entry in the same company data. You can carry forward all ledger balances without creating a new company. This also allows to see a report of different financial years together. Now we'll go to Tally and I will show you how to change the financial period. Open the company that you want to change the financial period of. I am selecting Mayur Enterprises Private Limited. Here you can see the current period of Mayur Enterprises is 1/4/2016 to 31st/3/2017. Now I want to change the financial period. So all I've got to do is press Alt F2 or click on this button here, Alt F2 for the changing the period. The change period pops up. Here you can enter the financial period that you desire. I have selected the period 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018 and press enter, and you can see the current period has been changed. And the start date is 1st April 2017. Now let's go to display, account books and ledger. Let's open the ledger A1 Sales Corporation. I'll select the period April 2016. I have selected the previous year's period. You can see the closing balance for the year end of March 31st, 2017 is 4,54,000. Now if you change the period 1st April 2017 to 31st, you can see the closing balance of 31st March is now the opening balance for 1st April 2017. Through this method, you can see the reports of the previous year as well as the new year. One important note, when the current period is changed in the gateway of Tally, that is here, you should not change the period from the financial year and books beginning from dates in the company alteration screen. I'll show you. Alt F3, alter, select the company. As you can see, the financial year begins from 1st April 2016. You must not change this period to 2017. This will result in loss of data of the previous year. So you keep this as it is and save it. And your new financial year is begin, and you can start passing the entries. We go to the next method, that is creating new books of accounts. In this method, we will be creating a new company altogether. There are numerous reasons for creating a new company, some of which are as follows. Chart of accounts are to be redesigned. For example, if you are using a company in Tally which has only accounting features in the previous year, and from the new year you want to start using inventory and statutory features, you can create a new company and do the required configuration. In some cases, there are data issues with the previous company. For example, if if the previous year's company is giving you errors in data, and you don't want to carry forward this data to the next year, you can create a new company. This will prevent the errors and will also prevent data loss. Also, some companies require separate books of accounts for every year. In that case, you can create a new company and for the new financial year. So I will show you how to create a company in Tally. First, I will close the company. You can see in company info, you can see create company option. Click on enter. You can create the name of the new company. XYZ Co. Maharashtra. I am selecting the state. You can fill the required information about the new company. Here I will begin the new financial year from 1st April 2017. And I will accept this. Accept yes, and my new company has been created. Now this company is a brand new company and it does not have any of the previous year's data. So we go to the next step now, which is exporting and importing balances. After creation of a new company, you might need the masters of the previous year. For that, you have to export the closing balances of the masters, ledgers or stock item from the previous year's company. This method is carried out after creating a new company. This method also allows us to start a new financial year and continue voucher entry in newly created company. Once the balances are exported from the previous company, we need to import the closing balances as the opening balances in the new company. Let's go to Tally. I am closing this company first. Now I want the balances of ABC company. I want the balances or closing balances of this company in the new XYZ company. So what I will do here is I will go to display list of accounts. You can see the list of ledgers here. I will click on export option or press Alt E. The exporting list of ledger window opens here. Export no. Select the desired requirements. I am selecting the language as default. Format XML. Export location. I have entered the part D drive / key. This is my folder. The output file name will be masters. Open exported folder. No. Here you can select the type of masters that you need to carry forward in the new company. I am selecting all masters. This includes all the inventory and the accounting masters as well as the statutory masters. Include dependent masters, no. Export closing balances as opening, yes. This is the most important feature which you need to remember while exporting the list of ledgers. To date, enter the date, enter the last date of the previous year's accounting period. Export, yes. Your file will be exported. As you can see, my file has been exported and it's created in my folder. Now we go back to Tally and close this company. I will select the new company, that is XYZ Co. Here I will go to import data option under utilities and press enter. Under import data, I will click on the masters option. Import masters window opens here. As you can see, only Tally XML format is supported. So whenever you are exporting a file, you have to make sure that you export it in the XML format. Otherwise, it won't be imported. I have already entered the name of the file to be imported. Treatment of entries already existing. Here I'm selecting modifying with new data. So this will modify my ledgers and my accounts with the new data. And select. The data has been imported. Now we'll go to display, accounts book, ledgers. You can see all the ledgers have been imported. I will select A1 Sales Corporation. Now you can see here, first I'm entering the period of 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2017. That is the previous year. You can see the balance of the previous year as well. You won't be able to see any voucher entries because we have only exported the masters. Now I'm changing the period to the new year, that is the new financial year, 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018. Enter. You can see the closing balance of last year is now the opening balance 4,54,000. So this is how we export and import balances in Tally ERP 9. Now we go to the last option, that is splitting of data. Data splitting means separating a couple of years' data. This is done after the finalization of accounts. Splitting of data is usually done to reduce the size of data. Where, for example, where you have a company which has data of the last 10 years. This such a large volume of data affects the performance of Tally, and that is why we split the data to reduce the size. Splitting of data also enables us to have separate company folders for different financial years. In case of splitting of data, special care has to be taken if you are maintaining dealer excise module in Tally. If you want to split the data, you can provide us with the data. You can provide us with your data, and we will perform the necessary features. Before splitting of data, one important thing is mandatory, that is taking a backup of the entire data. Whenever you split a data, it is necessary to take a backup to prevent any data loss in the future. We have reached the end of our webinar. If anybody has any questions, they can raise a question here, or you can contact us. How Software at Work can help you. We at Software at Work are holding events on GST every Friday. You can also visit our blog section www.sawindia.com/blog to register for the event. We have a 90-minute session every Friday to inform you about the GST. Also, we are holding webinars on the usage of Tally. We are covering different topics in Tally to help you get the best of Tally. You can visit our blog section to register for the webinar and view the previous recordings. Migration of data. If you want to migrate your data from Tally 9 to Tally ERP 9 Release 5 to prepare for GST, you can give us a call. We have training and implementation of unused and known features of Tally ERP 9. We also provide customization requirements in Tally ERP 9. If you have any special requirements in Tally, you can email us on tally@sawindia.com. We also have some ready-made Tally add-on modules. You can view them on our website www.sawindia.com. Also, I would like to inform you that only last 2 days are remaining. The Tally subscript.net prices and new license prices are increasing from 1st April 2017. There is almost a 21% price hike, so you can avail the benefits of that now by buying the software or by doing a Tally.net subscription now. You can also connect with us on our website www.sawindia.com or email to us on tally@sawindia.com. You can also call us for any queries relating to the webinar or otherwise. Also, I would like to bring to your attention Software Hunt. We have a new division, Software Hunt, where we provide you with the best software that meets your business requirements. You can visit our website. This is our website, Software at Work. Here you can see the Software Hunt division. You can click on it. Here you can read all about Software Hunt. We help you find the different softwares as per your business needs. You can select the challenges or programs or problems that your organization faces. Find your solution here. You can choose by challenges or choose by a software. Also, now you can raise tickets for any queries on our website, sawindia.com. You can visit our website and click on the option support. Here, as you can see, there is a new support ticket option here. You can click on it. You can enter your details, your email ID, tally ERP9 serial number, the issue that you're facing. You can select the issue type as well. For example, if I have an issue with my license, I can just type licensing issue, select the issue type, licensing. There are other options as well: data, banking, excise, inventory, payroll, and as follows. You can also write a description of your issue and submit it. And your ticket will be raised. This would save your time on call and would also make the process a lot faster. You can also check your ticket status in here. Once you raise the ticket, we will give you a call back and resolve the issue for you, or we will send you a mail with the with response to the same. So since there have been no questions, I will end the webinar now. If any queries or issues that you are facing, give us a call and we'll be at your service. Thank you and have a good day.